Hello everyone. Today I will tell you a story about the gingerbread man. Once upon a time there was an old man, an old woman, and a little boy. One morning the old woman made some gingerbread man in the shape of a man. She added icing for his hair and clothes, little blobs of dough for his nose and eyes. When she put him in the oven to bake, she said to the little boy, "You watch the gingerbread man while your grandfather and I go out to work in the garden." So the old man and the old woman went out and began to dig potatoes and left the little boy to tend the oven. But he started a daydream and didn't watch it all the time. Suddenly, he heard a noise and he looked up the onion and the oven door popped open. Out of the oven jumped a gingerbread man and went rolling along and over and towards the open door of the house. The little boy ran to shut the door, but the gingerbread man was too quick for him and rolled through the door, down the steps, and out into the long road before the little boy could catch him. The little boy ran after him as fast as he could, crying out for his grandfather and grandmother, who heard the noise and threw down the spades in the garden to give chase too. The gingerbread man outran all three a long way and was soon out of sight. Well, they had to sit down all out of breath on a bank to rest. On went the gingerbread man, and by he came to a man digging a well, who looked up from their work and called out, "Where you going, gingerbread man?" He said, "I've outrun an old man, an old woman, a little boy, and I can outrun you too." "You can you? We'll see about that," said they. So they threw down their sticks and ran after him. But both of them could not catch him, and soon they had to sit down by the roadside to rest. On ran the gingerbread man, and by he came to two men digging the ditch. "Where are you going, gingerbread man?" he said. He said, "I've outrun an old man, an old woman, a little boy, and two wild chickens, and I can outrun you too." "You can you? We'll see about that," said they. So they two threw down their spades and ran after him. The gingerbread man soon outstripped them all, and seeing they could never catch him, gave up the chase and sat down to rest. On went the gingerbread man, and by he came to a bear. The bear said, "Where are you going, gingerbread man?" He said, "I've outrun an old man, an old woman, a little boy, two wild chickens, and two ditch diggers, and I can outrun you too." "You can you?" roared the bear. "We'll see about that." He trotted as fast as his leg could carry him after the gingerbread man, who never stopped to look behind him. Before long the bear was left so far behind that he saw he might as well given up the hunt at the start. So he stretched himself out by the roadside to rest. On went the gingerbread man, and by he came to a wolf. The wolf said, "Where are you going, gingerbread man?" He said, "I've outrun an old man, an old woman, a little boy, two wild chickens, two ditch diggers, a bear, and I can outrun you too." "You can you?" snapped the fox, snapped the wolf. Yeah, we will see about that. So he set into a gallop after the gingerbread man, who went on and on so fast that the wolf still saw there was no hope of overtaking him. So he lay down to rest. On went the gingerbread man, and by he came to a fox that lay quietly in the corner of the fence. The fox called out a sharp voice, but without getting up. Where are you going, gingerbread man? He said. I've outrun an old man, an old woman, a little boy, two well diggers, two ditch diggers, a bear, and a wolf, and I can outrun you too. The fox said, I can't quite hear you, gingerbread man. Won't you come a little closer? Turning his head a little to one side. The gingerbread man stopped his race for the first time and went a little closer and called out a very loud voice. I've outrun an old man, an old woman, a little boy, two well diggers, two ditch diggers, a bear, and a wolf, and I can outrun you too. Yeah, I still can't quite hear you. Won't you come a little closer? Said a fox in a feeble voice as he stretched out his neck towards the gingerbread man and put one paw behind him. The gingerbread man came up close and leaning towards the fox and screamed out, I've outrun an old man, an old woman, a little boy, two well diggers, two ditch diggers, a bear, and a wolf. I can outrun you too. You can you? Wept the fox, and he snapped up the gingerbread man and his sharp teeth in the twinkling of an eye. And that was the story of the gingerbread man. You can find out about more stories at our website. For now, from me, Koi. Bye bye.